Welcome to the latest episode of Branding the Experience, where we discuss ways where we can create environments where employees actually want to come to work and customers want to keep coming back. Hi, I'm Ken Bader, your host for Branding the Experience. The subject today, how to kill your brand experience. Now, why would I have a title of how to kill an experience, how to ruin something? Well, sometimes understanding what not to do is more important than learning what to do. And this has truly come to light recently in talking to a restaurant owner, actually a former restaurant owner now for the most part, that's abandoned her business. And it's because obviously, as most cases are, they're insolvent, they're losing money. And it was really sad to me to see this because she's a really good person, and I think she really had the opportunity to run an awesome business. But she said to me, I wish I would have come in contact with you a year or two ago. You could have really helped. And so for your restaurant owners out there, or any of your service-based business owners out there, don't wait to call me until it's too late, because we can give you help early. But one of the things that she mentioned after reading a good portion of my book was how important she found out finally service standards are. And she mentioned that if we had implemented those earlier on, we might have been able to save ourselves, because she went back and looked at all the Yelp reviews and Facebook reviews, and the theme that she saw was inconsistent service, that the food was usually good, but you never really knew what type of experience you were going to get. Some days it's good, some days not so much, so you got to have those standards. I know that we've talked about this many times in this particular show, but if you want to kill your brand experience, best thing to do is either walk away from the standards you have, or don't create them at all. Much like the article I posted this week. I talk about a restaurant I used to enjoy, which has been out of business for a couple of years now, but how their experience really went downhill when management changed and they went completely away from the standards that they had. So if you don't want to do the wrong thing, either go back to the standards you have and look to re-implement them if you've kind of gone away from them for a little while, or better yet, if you don't have them, go ahead and work with your frontline staff on creating standards of saying things like "my pleasure" each time somebody says thank you, rather than "you're welcome." It's a higher level of experience. Standards on we're going to clean tables 5 minutes or less after a customer is done. Things of that nature, when we do that all the time, really allow us to create a consistent experience. And that's what makes a customer's first visit, a second visit, a third visit, all the way up to the umpteenth visit, because they know they're going to get that same experience each time. And the same is true even if you're not serving food. It's not just for restaurants, of course. In fact, working with one of my financial institution clients this morning, the CEO mentioned to me how excited she was that they're implementing a new service award. They had never done service awards before at this particular credit union. And she laid it out for me, and I said, wow, that's really awesome. Make sure that you're tying those to the service standards, because when somebody's winning an award because they're specifically applying or adhering to a standard, and we announce that, then it lets everybody know how important those service standards are to everybody. Because if we're not giving good service to each other as employees, it's hard to give good service to our customers. So if you want to kill your brand experience, either ignore or walk away from your standards. That would be the easiest way to do that. But I'm hoping that you do the opposite and you implement the right pieces so that you can provide a consistent experience each and every time. Thanks for spending some time with me today. And here's hoping that your business is branding the experience at a very high level. Take care.